Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I have to talk about this again. I know I've talked about this before. It doesn't always get the best views, but this is something I feel very strongly about. Trump has actually signed off on the executive order to start tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. And I think this is ridiculous, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm a recovering addict. I've been clean and sober for over 18 years now, and when I think one of the biggest tools used in my recovery, the first step is admitting that my life has become unmanageable and taking responsibility. Okay, now the wording they use, like Trump and his administration use, is that Canada, Mexico, and China are poisoning our country. And using the word poison, there's a victim. Usually when somebody's poisoned, there's a victim of poisoning. So what they're saying is that American addicts who are putting money out to buy this stuff, if there wasn't a demand, there wouldn't be a supply, that they are victims. So it's taking away the tool that you use in recovery of taking responsibility. Okay. Like I said, I'm a recovering addict. I used heroin and crack cocaine every single day for 2 decades. How about this? This is the same situation. What if I said, instead of doing the 12 steps like I did, what if I said that Afghanistan poisoned me? The heroin that I did, the Afghanistan sent that poison here, and it poisoned me. Colombia sent that poison, the crack cocaine, here to America, and it poisoned me. If they didn't send if these big bad countries with brown people didn't send this stuff here, then my life would have been fine. I would have been perfect. If I had taken that attitude, I guarantee you I would still be using, or I'd be dead. That's what would happen. He's taking away a main tool that people in addiction use, the taking responsibility, by using the words, especially by using this wording, poison, and blaming it on Canada. Here's another thing too. If back when I was using, if they somehow had magically found a way to cut off heroin coming into the United States, I simply would have gone to another drug, or another drug after that. You can't stop somebody from you cannot. Addicts are very motivated, very highly motivated people. I'll tell you this one quick story. I wasn't planning on talking about this. I went to California, and this is back when I was addicted to cocaine. And I couldn't get my drug the first night I was there. I was in San Francisco, or San Jose actually. And I got drunk that night. And I wanted that drug so bad that I went to the nearest all-night AM, PM, like the gas station. And I bought caffeine pills. And I crushed them up. And I snorted them in an effort to get a similar high. This is what I'm saying. Unless you treat addiction, the problem is still going to be there. This is pointless. It's going to cause American consumers and consumers in Canada and Mexico and China. It's going to cause everybody higher prices and undue stress, and it's not going to cure a thing. Actually, in my opinion, it's doing more harm than good. If they had taken just half of this money and put it towards recovery, towards getting beds for people going to recovery, for MAT, for medically assisted treatment, for Suboxone, for methadone treatment programs, stuff like that, they would actually be doing good. Like I said, as long as there is a supply, there's going to be a demand. It's not Canada's fault that American addicts are waving fistfuls of cash and fentanyl is coming into this country. It's not going to stop coming into this country until you can get those addicts to stop waving wads of cash around. And the only way you're going to do that is through recovery programs. Recovery is possible. Have a good Sunday.